Hello, YouTube viewers. This is here Michael, bringing you a new podcast from my set called the Naruto Review. And like always, this podcast is brought to you by Screw You Productions. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand it. Now, let's get into this podcast, episode 431. Now, unlike this, now this is a unlike this is a dream episode of Karma, the redhead bitch that is in love with Sasuke. If I'm pronouncing her now, it's Karma. Yeah. Yeah, so if I'm botching her name, sorry. Anyway, unlike the previous the dream words that unlike the previous dream episodes we seen like Kill B and Tintin, this is kind of a dream word, sort of like a flashback and sort of like a flashback. So anyway, we see a young girl Carnival whose mother was taken away by a grass nymph. Now Carnival is from the village of the hidden in the grass. Now it turns out just like Carnival, her mother has the ability to heal people who have blood. So basically, Carnival, you know how Carnival. Every time someone get hurt, Carnival tells that person to bite her, and what they do, they drink her blood, and they'll magically heal. So yeah, her mother has that ability as well. So anyway, this took place, I think, back in the war or some shit. But anyway, so the ninja came to Carnival's heart, and tells him that the grass the hidden grass hospital needs your abilities right now. So anyway, so Colin's mother went with the ninja no question. And no questions, and Colin was trying to stop it, but her mother tells him that it's my duty for my village to help the least to know these my abilities, and she just lets her child. Went nightfall came, and the ninja who took her mother away came back to Kanama. Turns out the major war that was going on between the grass and some other village had many heavy casualties. Doing so, because of the casualties, Kanama's mom was. People bit on Carlos' mom was dead. All the wounded kept on Gratianovis kept on biting on Carlos' mom, drinking her blood before she died. She died of the loss of blood that she was using to heal the Legionaries. So instead, since her mother's dead, she's the best choice. So the wounded grass nobis bite of her and use her blood to heal the wounded and shit. It's kind of fucked up though. I've seen many bad guys' origin, but Connor has real fucked up. Anyway, let's keep on. So they kept on using Karma's abilities during the war, and then during the war, then after the war was over. and that's where basically Kanama became a ninja, and and her business started to reward her to participate in the tuning exam. Now, during the tuning exam, during the tuning exam, her teammates didn't use her abilities, to help increase how it would help heal the wounds and shit like that. Anyway, anyway, her teammates gave her an Earth Scroll while they go look for a Heaven Scroll. Now, this is during the time when Naruto was doing the cheers at the same time they was in the cheers exam. Anyway, Kanama was about to get eaten by the giant bear, and out of nowhere we see Sasuke. Sasuke did his line velocity on the bear and saved Kanama's life, and Sasuke asked, "Do you have a Heaven Scroll?" And Kanama showed him the scroll that she had. Like, and Sasuke said he's not. And that's when Sasuke said, "You're not even worth my time," and he just quit after saying Kanama. Anyway, the ninja who's in charge of Kanama was very disappointed in how she didn't pass the tuning exams, and felt, he felt like, kept on questioning Kanama's loyalty, and Kanama said, "I am loyal to the hidden grass, and I will prove it." So the ninja sent us to a hidden grass outpost that protect the borders of the hidden grass village and shit. So anyway, but constantly the ninjas over there are constantly defending the borders of the hidden grass village and shit. So just like the villagers kept on using her blood abilities and shit, and also treating Kanama like shit, until one day Orochimaru showed up at the outpost and he said that come with me. Like, I will respect your abilities. You don't know how Griffin will have to be forced to do anything you don't want to. So anyway, so Kanama with Orochimaru, she decided Kanama to Kabuto, to do research on her brother abilities. So basically Kanama became Kabuto's assistant / sidekick. So anyway, Carnival has formed a little bit of experience on Carnival's how her blood is able to heal people and shit like that, and also quote that into Orochimaru's research and shit like that. Anyway, a few years later, we get to the current older version of Kanama, and Orochimaru. She's talking to Orochimaru, and Orochimaru is going toward her. Award her a post at her Kanama a post was about to Orochimaru is awarding Kanama a post at one of his secret hideout labs, that way she can run and shit. So anyway, Warren was about to award her gave her a promotion and shit, but Orochimaru might I'll let you know which outpost I'm going to get you. So anyway, she was still working with Kabuto, and that's when she saw Orochimaru with the current older version of Sasuke walking by the lab and shit, and she asked, "Who is that?" It's like, "Oh, that's Sasuke." That's Sasuke. He's gonna be Orochimaru's next special and shit. So anyway, we cut to how Sasuke turned against Orochimaru, and how Shinjo and Ungo joined up with Orochimaru, and Carnival was watch that turn against Orochimaru and shit like that, or the prisoners shit, and Sasuke was putting all the experience that Orochimaru and Kabuto was working on and shit like that, and how Ungo and shit and Juju joined him. So Sasuke asked Kabuto what to do, and it was Orochimaru. He said Sasuke said telling her that Orochimaru was gone. He's gone. So basically, you have no choice but to join it. So anyway, Kabuto joined him. Then we get brief skips in certain points of time when Sasuke got his ass beaten by Killer Bee, Kana was there to help heal Sasuke. When Sasuke fought Danzo, basically he was near death. Kana was there, she used her blood to heal Sasuke. Then we cut to a flashback that Sasuke said he's going to he's going to restore the leap, and he's going to restore the leap and make a new hit leap that he's in charge. And so basically this is when he when he heard the truth about didn't hear the truth about what went down, why his body killed or his clan members and shit like that. Anyway, so we get to another flashback in the dream that Sasuke was successful of taking over the Hidden Leaf Village and shit, and he's the Kage, and Sungo and Ungo are his right hand people. So anyway, it turns out the Hidden Grass Village was attacking the Hidden Leaf Village, and they managed to capture Kanama. The same ninja that was in charge Charles Carnival was the leader of the Hidden Grass forces that captured her. So anyway, they decided to drain her blood dry until she's dead and shit. So anyway, they started to bite her, and out of nowhere they spit bombs out of nowhere, and managed to blow all the Hidden Grass forces, or the Hidden Grass's forces out. But the ninja that was Karma's supervisor was still alive and shit. So anyway, Karma said, we should extend her honor is offering to heal the ninja. But instead, so the ninja tried to bite Karma. Instead, Karma took the kunas in the other hand and killed that motherfucker. So basically, it's like payback for all you guys snowies that killed my mother and shit and blah 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 and mistreated her and shit. Anyway, she passed out. Once she woke up, she saw Sasuke saw Sasuke's face and asked, and Sasuke was like, asked Karma, "Are you alright?" He was like, "Yeah, but I ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna make it. Make it." And she asked Sasuke to one guy in the crest, like, "I like to see you smile," and Sasuke did smile for her. Sorry for, and that's when we get back to, and that's when we get out of her dream world and we get back to the real world, where she, when she's smiling in her witness Haku, and this is how the episode ended. I gotta say, Karma has the most fucked up, saddest backstories out of any bad guy, any bad guy in Naruto history. Well, if you count pain and pain include, but anyway, it's fucked up. Anyway, like always, it's Sincere Michael signing off. 1,